Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another great fall start Thursday. It's your boy El Gringo Bodkino. El Verde Gringo. I don't really know. I'm working on the name. You know what I mean? What I just the Are You Ready made me intro that Tanner put us together there made me think of WWE. Are you ready? Bum 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 bum. DX. So I brought out the wrestling match. We got a packed show. I got to take this off right now. I'm unveiling kayfabe. But we got a packed show. We're going to do preview the NFC North here in a little bit. Hopefully, Tanner will actually be joining us. Johnny and Scott. Scott said that they got important things at the nursing home. Johnny's busy tonight, so they're out. But Tanner will be joining us, and but we'll talk about all things NFC North here. Is it the Packers? Is it going? They actually drafted a first-round wide receiver. Lions lose both of their coordinators. The Bears always seem to have won the offseason and then some. You got the Vikings gone as Sam Darnold in J.J. McCarthy. People seem to be high on them. Dan Orlovsky said that the Vikings could make he thinks their NFC title game in the NFC title game. That's what Dan Orlovsky said. So, we'll talk about all those things. NFC North. The only guy that bothers showing up on time around here is Mr. First Down Sam.
Can't say I ain't loyal, baby. I ride with you. We ride and die, baby. We ride and die. Oh man, you jumped to the screen too. I really wanted to go. Oh, you didn't know? That's what I wanted. You'll ask for the call, somebody. Oh, hell yeah. It doesn't get any better than wrestling intros. It really doesn't.
Yeah. They got the best. For sure. Yeah. And I feel like a good intro can make your kind of who you are a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. You can take an annoying sound or song, and people will hate it at first, and then it grows on them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, this is great. I love this."
Yeah, it'll help you get over for sure.
Sure.
But Sam, it is before we get into the NFC North here. It was kind of breaking news as we were about an hour or two before we started the show. Terry McLaurin has officially requested a trade out of Washington.
Yeah, I don't know. At first, a couple weeks ago, as the offseason turns, these are the days of our lives, right? Like a couple of weeks ago, Terry was trying to make a deal with the Commanders and everything. Everybody felt positive. All the lines were there, right before they signed. We are moving in a positive direction. Things are rolling along here. And now he's requested a trade. And this is such a ball drop for them. I mean, he did so well. I've always loved Terry. I think he's fantastic. I don't know what the question here. If you have to overpay him, you overpay him. That's the business. So Pay the man. Or maybe they're thinking more of a contract for their quarterback, their fledgling quarterback down the road. I'm not exactly sure, but I think signing Scary Terry is a no-brainer, and I also think signing Trey Hendrickson is a no-brainer too. But yet they're both kind of just out there, and that's just an odd trade.
Trey was, he was holding out, and then decides, I better go hold in at least. You know what I mean? So you're going to get my money, and I'm not being fined
$50K a day.
Yeah, Oof. Yeah. That's just All right, well, I'll show up to work, but I'm not going to work at work. Just know that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to do, what was the Colts running back with this hoodie, just looking nasty at people and all the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah. And Hendrickson, like, to me, Terry McLaurin, like, Green Bay call on line 1, please. But I love Terry. I think I'm right there with you. I think he's one of the better wide receivers in this league. I hate to put I don't know. I hate doing like top 10. Like,
I know. It's
off the top of my head, I would say he's probably one of the top 10 wide receivers in the league. He finally got a good quarterback, and this is a guy who's played with the who's of quarterbacks every year. And this was going to be like the first year of his career where he played with the same quarterback, same starting quarterback week one, back to back years. So to me, like the Commanders are there, like right. We just saw them. They were in the NFC Championship game a year ago. Like, get this deal done. Pay that man his money.
Yes.
I had a friend of my guy, Bobby Blunts, who I do the MMA show with.
Yep.
He was saying, he's like, the Cortland Sutton deal kind of ruined Terry's deal, and I don't really know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
He said it kind of ruined Terry's leverage, but to me, like, I think Commanders owe Terry more money. Like, he's been their guy. He's been the model citizen throughout it all, through the good time, through the bad times, and now here he is on a good time. I don't think he's going to get traded. I think this is just, bullshit talk from him, like pay me or trade me type thing.
Right.
I don't think I don't think the Commanders are going to trade him. They need to figure this deal out though. Like, I think
quickly.
And it never works out though. Like, I feel like sometimes it really doesn't. I mean, I don't want to say never works out, but it rarely works out for the player, right? Like, usually they hold out, and then there's some injury pops open or something. Like, just get this guy, get his deal done, pay him, figure it out, and pay him what he wants, or not. You know what I mean? Negotiate the right way here.
He's so efficient.
You brought in Deebo Samuel. You brought in these moves. Like, pay the man who's been there through it all, who's been kind of your leader and captain of this team.
Even though Deebo Samuels looks like two Deebo Samuels right now, but he'll get there. But yeah, I don't understand it. This guy is so efficient, so deadly, especially on third down. I just don't understand what the holdup here is. But it's always kind of a bad look, and this is something that follows you around everywhere, no matter what you do. Guys get fined so much to miss games.
I mean, Bob's right though. Like, that's why it is just too much. Like, there is no real the player doesn't have a whole lot of leverage. Like, they don't. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they don't.
And that's why Trey Hendrickson, he missed like the first 5 games of camp, and then he's like, well, I guess I'll just go hold in, because $500,000 a day. Like, I don't care how rich you are. That's still a lot of money.
That's a hit. I mean, it's thousands and thousands of dollars, and
now the team can waive those. They can end up. Usually, what happens is during a holdout, they usually end up waiving that stuff.
Yeah,
but, once the new deal's done, it's kind of sign of good faith there. But I don't know.
I mean, these things always get so messy or whatnot. I don't really understand. Like, with Trey Hendrickson, I kind of look at the Bengals and I'm like, typical. Here we go. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. It follows you around everywhere you go.
For the Bengals, though, it was like, hey, we're going to get you. From everything that I'm hearing or kind of reading, it was like they've kind of said every year, hey, we're going to get you. We're going to get you. We're going to pay. We got to pay Joe first. We got to pay. Then we got to pay Chase and Hagan. Okay, we paid all those guys. Like, hey, we're going to get you. We're going to get you. And now it's like, here he is, and he's got 1 year left on his deal. Both guys got 1 year left on their deal.
Right.
As a player, though, you got a couple options. Either you just play out the 1 year deal, and then you just hopefully you kill it, and then you go say fuck it at the end of the year, and you go make more money next year. I think Terry's obviously got like a couple more years. Trey's kind of at the back end of his career here. Like, he's 30 something years old. So, like, but you're either going to have, like, that's kind of your only option is just play the year and then go out and get yours in the off season.
Yeah, no, 100%. Just, I mean, at this point, just get it done. I mean, Trey Hendrickson, I don't understand. I can understand a little bit just because, like you said, he's on the back end of your career and whatnot. But like the whole thing with Terry is such a vital thing to that Commanders offense. He is vital. So I can't imagine, like, Bob says, imagine the Bengals trade for Terry and give him trade money.
Exactly. That would be crazy. That's something the Bengals would do, Bob. What's up,
Kim? How you doing? You got your Dutch Bros, Kim? You always post your Dutch Bros every single time. Just asking.
But yeah, that's that. The Bengals, and they have no defense. Like, that's the
thing.
The Bengals are going to score.
They're
next
rotten.
week. Yeah. Next week, you guys will be kind of just, I won't be here next week, but you'll be doing the AFC North, and like they're gonna have to win games 65-60.
Yeah, Joe Burrow and Chase have to have like
Higgins,
the best years possible. Just go absolutely nuts every single game.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to have to be. I mean, I don't know what else to really say. I mean, they're not going to do it. They're just not going to do it. But I mean, we all know what happens here. If they re-sign Terry after being asked for trade, he'll pull the Myles Garrett, right? I never wanted to leave. Look at all this money. It's so heavy. I mean, I love it here.
Well, I don't think. I mean, Trey's not asking to be traded, though. I don't think he's really kind of said like, "Hey, pay me or trade me."
Oh yeah, no. Trey is going about it. He's not gonna cause like a big ruckus or anything like that. It's not his MO. He's just gonna play it cool. I mean, the most crazy he got was taking that picture on Instagram of driving home, which I thought.
Yeah. Which I get it's frustrating. Like you feel like you've put yourself out there for this.
Oh yeah.
100% for this team, and you've kind of taken the fall, and you're taking the lumps, and like, hey man, like you paid everybody else. It's time for me. And Trey Hendrickson's been the last 2 years he's been the sack leader. Like the guy's led the lead in sacks. So it's like
I don't get it.
TJ Watt get paid. He's seeing Myles Garrett get paid, and I don't think he's asking to be the highest paid, defensive end because of his age, but like. Pay that man his money. It seems like from what Ian Rappaport was reporting, is like they're far kind of like 15. It sounds like 10 to 15 million apart on guarantees.
He's older. I mean, those guarantees become more important to you as you age. But I mean, like I said, it's a no-brainer here. Just sign the guy. Stop it. Just get it done. He's not like you could sign him for 5 years and front load that contract. And kind of
I don't even think you got to sign for 5, like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Well, right. Well, I was just giving an example. Like you could front load it, and then like after 2, you can get rid of him clean without much damage. So like, what are we doing? It's not going to hurt anything. Bengals run their franchise like a McDonald's.
And their defense is the ice cream machine. It never works. So.
Golly. Oh man, I'm like thinking about. Like that was such the big thing when the Red Rifle was there and everything. They always had with Marvin Lewis. They always had that nasty defense. They were awful.
They could just never get over the hump. That never win a playoff game.
It's so maddening to me that the closest they ever got was when everything came off the rails. They had the Steelers beat, and then they just started beating the crap out of people on the final drive. I was like, this is the one time you guys have them dead to rights, and you're going to start punching and kicking.
Vontaze Burfict. Burfict. Yeah.
Oh, dirtiest player in the league, hands down. I never understood that guy. I remember every time Vontaze Burfict comes up, I remember we were playing them, and he freaking low blowed our center or something, went after his knee, and the ref instantly threw him out at the very beginning. This is first quarter. He's like, get out, we're done.
We talked about this a little bit last week, last Thursday, the Christian Wilkins thing, and now it's come to light he might have been trying to smooch some people.
That's really weird.
A Sunshine Gary Bertier, if you would, in the locker room situation.
I love Will Compton. He's like, I would have loved to play with this guy. Will, no, don't do this. They just, I don't know. People. Maybe he's just an odd duck. I mean, Taylor was odd, and Will Compton was odd. I mean, they used to fuck around with the what's his name, the cornerback Jalen Ramsey. They would mess with him and talk crap to him on the field, and it would always be something absolutely ballistic to get him upset. Vontaze Burfict was Ric Flair's favorite player. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Are we having internet problems? I think we are. Mr. Nick has frozen. That is upsetting. But we're going to be talking about the NFC North today. So just to review, you have Chicago, Vikings, Lions, and of course the Green Bay Packers. This is going to be an interesting division talk because you have several question marks, I think, across the whole spectrum, right? Question mark for Chicago, Caleb Williams, biggest question mark. Well, yeah, that's the biggest question mark. I think the second question mark is Ben Johnson, their head coach. What's he bringing to the table? Is he a quarterback whisperer? That is such a term that is thrown around way too often. You have the Lions, and I love me some Dan Campbell, but I don't really know. I don't know. Like, I don't think you can lose that many coaches and just be like, everything's going to be fine. Oh, there's two of you. There we go. How are you?
I don't know what happened there.
No, it's okay.
Sorry about that.
I was just pledging my undying love to you, and then it's like, you know what I mean, man? What? I was trying to go Christian Wilkins on you. Let me see your feet.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, you go back. There were signs, and it's going to internet, and there's there's always been signs, even at like Clemson. You see them kind of giving guys the goose there at the after a tackle and stuff.
Yeah, a little loosey goosey. Yeah. That stuff's a little weird, but I mean, I remember Jalen Ramsey and Taylor Lewan, and Taylor. I think Jalen called him a bunch of F words, and he said, "You better watch your mouth, boy, because we swallow," and stuff like that. And it just threw, and then the ball snapped, and Jalen got pancaked. Like, there are weird things, but maybe this guy took it over the line.
Allegedly tried to kiss one of his teammates in that.
Yeah, that's way over the line, right? I mean, you're not playing gay chicken, right? There's a line there. I can understand like your basic weirdness or trying to throw somebody off or whatever, but that's
your own teammate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little sneaky. I was talking while you're away about the question marks for each team, and I said that Chicago has two: a big one named Caleb Williams, and another one in Ben Johnson, because they keep throwing around the term quarterback whisperer. Well, I don't
right
know.
And we'll kind of just go into there. Hopefully, Tanner will be joining us before before we get into.
I was just talking about the question marks at this point.
Yeah, so no, that's a good point for the Bears though. Like, there's reports that the camp's like the players hate Ben Johnson right now. Like, he's just he's a dick. They don't like, he is hard nosed. So I think he's trying to bring that Detroit style, right? Like, we know Dan Campbell, kind of a player's coach / like, hey man, we're gonna fucking grind it out. And it doesn't seem like the Bears are adapting to that. Style of, and it seems like the players are like, yo, we're this guy Ben Johnson. Let me hold on 1 second here. I wanted to get this DJ Moore quote. DJ Moore on.
You sure he's not trying to weed out
Johnson.
the weak there? Some of these first coaches come in and they want to know who's here for it and who's not. You know what I mean? Let's see. Luther Burden is a dog having a.
So this says DJ Moore on Ben Johnson's tough coaching. You get one chance. If you're a double offender, you might not get back in on that play for the rest of camp, it seems like. So, like, yeah.
That's a little rough. That's exactly. Yeah. I thought he was calling our show a shit show. I was like, how?
No, he said Luther Burden, who's their number one draft pick, is a dog asking for accountability is exactly what the shit show needed last year. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
100%.
But I mean, DJ Moore saying he hasn't got a grip on it and things like that. So
okay. Well, I mean, like, I remember the stories when Vrabel first came to Tennessee, and I think Brian Arakpo said it before everybody else. He said, you guys, what he's trying to do is weed out the weak. right?
Yeah.
He wants people that are going to be here and do their jobs. And from what I understand, Marvin Lewis did the same thing.
I think you got to draw the fine line though, because we also hear stories of like Matt Patricia. And
too hard, way too hard.
And you can lose the locker room. So you gotta, you gotta find
the medium.
I think
the happy medium.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing in the NFL, and Pat McAfee talks about this all the time, like managing egos. That's like the number one thing as a coach. Is like, can you manage manage all the egos? Like, it's not just, especially in the pro level, you know what I mean? It's not so much X and O's at this fucking point in time. It's more of, can you, managing all the egos and things like that, locker room shit. So,
right.
What up, Bobby? Ben should get some sleep. Don't learn anything before him making some eggs or something. Amen to that. So, I mean, doing the same. Yeah, Alan. I heard Alan talking about it on I think Sunday's show. They were talking about that in the Cowboys fights and saying like Shoddy's kind of holding people accountable and things like that. So, but I also think
Shoddy ain't gonna be a good coach with that headband on. I'll tell you right now, that's not a good sign. The headband's bad. It's bad.
I think the NFL's getting back to a more physical style too. So the coaches are seeing that, so they're getting more physical as well.
Just in time to switch to the running back being a feature again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So the offensive lineman can lay into people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, it comes in waves, you know what I mean? So for the last few years, it was like everybody's faster. You know what I mean?
Pass.
Yeah. So then the linebackers are getting smaller because they need smaller linebackers to cover, these fast wide receivers and things like that. So now, how do you counter? Okay, well, they kind of counter that. So what's the offense is going to do? All right, so now we're going to go back. Like now we need to take advantage of these, smaller linebackers and these fast linebackers. We're going to pound the rock right up into them. You know what I mean? With a big running back, and then now now we're seeing that kind of shift back. That's how Philadelphia won the damn Super Bowl. You know what I mean? With Saquon Barkley. Okay, we're just going to run it down your fucking throat. You can't stop us.
Yeah. Alan, I gotta be honest with you. Nobody's jealous of that look, pal. It's bad. It's rough. That's a rough look.
So that was like kind of the Bears question mark. I mean, Minnesota's got the same question mark, right? I mean, here they are. I let off the show here. Like JJ McCarthy is the new quarterback, unproven, right? I mean, he did win a natty at Michigan, but we haven't seen him. So he's kind of necessarily like
ripped his knee apart. Now he's back.
Yeah, he's pretty much a rookie quarterback. They got a lot of talent, right? I mean, they got so much talent on both sides of the ball. This is a team that won almost won the division. Only had like 3 losses there at the end of the year last year, right? And obviously they got obliterated by Detroit, and that was for the number 1 seed in the division. Detroit obliterated them. Then I think they got obliterated the next game or something like that in the playoffs. So, they got KOC's a guy. He's great.
He's obviously very smart offensive mind.
Yeah. So it's like, but are they going to be better with JJ McCarthy than they were Sam Darnold? Can they, this is a third year now with 3 different quarterbacks. Can they do it? Right. So that'll be, that'll be the interesting. So Bobby says JJ McCarthy's greater than Darnold. He won't see Casper year 1 top 12 QB.
Oh boy. Oh, Darnold, buddy, the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. The whole JJ McCarthy thing and whatever. It's like, if J.J. McCarthy comes in, and this is technically his first training camp, and he starts throwing darts around the field, and let's say they start the year with like 5 wins or something like that, I mean, Kevin O'Connell will have to go down as like Andy Reid level of offensive like planning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He is meticulous if it works out this time. But I agree, though, that yeah. They do. They have arguably the best wide receiver in the league. He's amazing to watch. But
top of that, you got TJ Hawkinson and the other
tight end machines, baby. Yeah. They just keep churning them out.
Addison next to him. Yeah. And they got Addison as well on the opposite side. So the weapons are there. And they got the
Jordan
coach,
Mason at running back now.
Good. With Aaron Jones. So but they got some every every one of these teams has some question marks. You talk about Detroit, like you lost your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, and now it's like those, and especially like Ben Johnson, like in particularly, like Dan Campbell didn't hire Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was already there, and then
I agree, Bob.
They fired their offensive coordinator a middle of his like first season, and they let Ben start calling plays, and now obviously Ben's gone. It's like, so now you got to replace your OC, your DC. How long can you do that? You know what I mean? It typically doesn't go well usually for a team when they lose both their coordinators and everybody else.
They're definitely going to have some sort of drop off here. How steep is the drop off? Who knows? But I just don't see, like, there's no way you can lose that many and everything just be hunky dory. There's no way. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. But I think Dan will try to keep them afloat. I mean, but it wouldn't surprise me if they only won 8 this year. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me. Goff has way more struggles this year with a new offense and stuff like that. Like it's going to be interesting. I do think though that the love for Jared Goff is starting to drop off a little bit up in Detroit.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, they were literally chanting MVP. And then if you watch that quarterback show, guy crushed it on there. You know what I mean? You didn't go away thinking Jared Goof game, So
I think he's a little goofy. I think he's goofy. He's Ryan Reynolds. It's Ryan Reynolds, okay? Or whatever his name is.
And then you talk about my Packers, like, Bob's right. He's their guy. Like, he's 1,000% right. He's their guy. He's Detroit's guy.
All right, fine. I say he's gone after this year. Bam. How you like them apples?
I don't think so. I put money on it, unless he's like got hurt or something.
Unless he's like looking at teammates' feet and trying to kiss them or something.
Yeah. And then
he's going to pull a Wilkins. We could actually say he's going to pull a Wilkins now. Like, we could actually use that phrase.
Alan's right. When Raw was in Detroit Monday, they got a Jared Goff chant going.
Hey, look, they can love him all they want. I'm dubious of Jared Goff. We will see. We will see.
You're just jealous because he's better than any Titans quarterback that's ever put on a uniform.
Buddy, the third stringer in Detroit right now is better than a Titans quarterback at this very moment. Like,
we'll have to see what Cam Ward does, but
we'll see. Right, he's feeling a little mid. He's feeling a little mid right now.
He said the team's feeling mid.
Yeah, he said that it was mostly about the offense, but this is training camp, and it was revealed that they had thrown more at him than they have ever thrown at him before. This is football. This is NFL football. Grow up time, young man. Here we go.
There's going to be struggles like every other quarterback.
Yeah. They threw an all-out blitz at him the first time today, so everybody's rushing at you. It's a little harder. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Call the team. Kid will be a superstar. Thank you, Bob. I hope that's correct. That would be great. But as to your Packers, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's their time this year. I really do.
Well, they got question marks too. Can Jordan Love take the next step? You're right. Can he be the next?
Yeah.
Can he take the next step? Can he be that next? That next guy? Can he? He's a guy, but can he take the next step? To elite status. We're gonna need him to be. There's questions on the defense, the secondary. Jesus, you know what I mean. So. Let's go ahead. We'll jump into it here. I'll pull up the banners here. We'll start with Detroit here. 10.5 here is there. So the small lettering is away games. The big lettering home games. So,
okay. Hey, I like that. Hey, good job on that banner.
Yeah,
good job, buddy.
Over and a half, 10.5. So they got. Go to Green Bay to start week 1, but then they got a nice 3-game home stretch after that. So, but 10.5 wins here for the Lions.
Obviously, I'm not a golfer. I'm going under. I think things are going to fall off here. I don't think they're going to fall off to abysmal, but I do think they're going to fall off here. I think they get 9 or 8 this year. That's why I have them.
I think 10 wins. I think 10. So I'm going to go under.
Okay.
I think they're at 10 wins. I do think they're not going to be the number one seed in the NFC. They're not. I think they only had 2 losses in the regular season last year. And
it's your time, Nick. It's your time.
I think they'll fall back just a little bit.
My camera disappeared. Hold on.
Yeah. So Bobby thinks 12 wins. I'm not as high on Detroit this year. Like, I think the replacement of the coordinators worries me a little bit.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, hey, look, Dan Campbell will be looking like a genius if they pull out 12 wins this year. It's like nothing.
Yeah, and let me hold on, pull up their something. So they did bring in DJ Reed, Roy Lopez, Grant Stewart, Avante Maddox. Gone is and they brought in Carlton Davis the third. So gone is Darius Smith. Gone is Jalen Reeves-Maben, Antonio Green. Most importantly is Frank Ragnow, who had to retire. So I take that back. Charlton Davis, he departed as well. So they did lose some guys that were key. They did draft Tyleek Williams out of Ohio State with their first overall pick. Brought in Tate Ratledge out of Georgia, offensive guard. So it'll be interesting here. Looking at it, most analysts said that they think that they kind of had a grade from a C- to a B-, most of them. So
okay,
what if Ben Johnson's just Josh McDaniels 2.0? Yeah, I mean, if as a Packers fan, I hope that's the truth, Rob. I don't know. We don't know until we see it. You know?
Yeah, it's all BS football. The game tonight, BS football. The next month, BS football. So you can't believe really what you see. So
yeah,
That's not enough. That's not enough, Bob. That's not enough.
They do get Hutchinson back, but I think that's going to be. I think he won't be back to his normal self, Bobby, until next year.
That was an ACL tear, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, players coming back from it's a rough injury to come back. Now,
ACL and Achilles, yeah. That usually takes like year 2 to kind of come back to your normal self. So,
yep.
And some players, depending on shit. I mean, look at our two of our favorite players. Your guy Taylor Lewan was never really the same after his ACL, and Bakhtiari from the Packers. You know what I mean? Like they didn't play that. He was never the same either, really. So
we'll find out, Bobby. Calm down. We got a whole show of these guys to do. We got a whole show.
Well, I mean, so he said who? So I mean, looking at their schedule, I think they could split with Green Bay. I think they lose to Baltimore. They could lose to Cincinnati. They could lose to Kansas City.
Philly.
Philadelphia. The Rams they could lose to. I think Pittsburgh they could lose.
Rams are sneaky good this year too.
They could split with Minnesota as well. So I mean, right there's 6 losses or so. You know what I mean? So 7 losses. Yeah. I think 10-7. I think they're back. I think they fall back a little bit. So I'm going to say, like I said, where's my hammer at? I don't even know.
I can see they're going to be ass. They going to be ass. Snap ass.
We're going under. We're going under.
Oh, he got the hammer. Sweet. I have to find a hammer for next week, by the way. I'm like looking. I'm like, Dad, can you steal a judge's gavel?
There you go. Yeah.
You could just get that for me.
Yeah.
Let's get the guy who took a look at Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs, obviously. Tanner's not here, or Scott, but yeah, Gibbs there's people that think he could be the number 1 running back. So I like Jameson Williams again. I thought I had him last year. He was a steal.
Yeah.
So
killer.
Yeah. We'll get into Minnesota. 8.5 for the Vikings here. Again, you look at their schedule, new quarterback, and for the Vikings, they added a bunch of guys on offensive line: Will Fries, Ryan Kelly, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrove, Isaiah Rodgers, Bubba Bolden, They did re-sign Byron Murphy, Theo Jackson. Gone is Sam Darnold, and in is JJ McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you look at their draft class. They took an offensive guard and Donovan Jackson round 1. Then they didn't pick in round 2. They got Ty Felton, Tyron Ingram Dawkins. They had the smallest draft class in the division due to the trading for JJ McCarthy, but last year. But your thoughts here on? Yeah, I agree, Bob. Your thoughts here on the Vikings, Sam?
I'm going to put them at 9 or 10, so I'm going to go over here. But I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to go for it. I think they get 9 or 10. I think Kevin O'Connell is a good offensive-minded coach. I don't think it's going to look as pretty as it did last year, and there are some games they won that were not pretty at all.
No,
but I think there's just too much talent on that offense. I think they get 10 wins. I feel good about that.
So you go over. Yeah, I think I like 8.5 is. I think. Oh, I'm going to take the over. I think they can get 9. I'm gonna slam the over here on the Vikings at 9. They're just too much talent. 8.5. I think McCarthy will be okay, and they can get at least 9 wins.
Right. Jefferson just says, "Throw it up to me, kid. Just throw it up to me." We're
too much talent. Too much talent. And hopefully, the problem. I'm a little worried about JJ because I think he's got a hamstring issue. In camp, he's been held out a little bit, so I'm hoping like he can come back. Vikes are still 10-win potentially. I agree, Kale. I agree. So, but yeah, I'm kind of right there too. So I'm going to say 9 wins, but JJ having the hamstring is a little bit of worrisome.
Hamstrings can last all year too. They can sit there.
Yeah. Those are something that could linger. So, and I think you got hurt 2 years ago. So, or maybe even last year. I can't remember. 2 years ago. So, and it seems like every other year, 1 year that they got the horseshoe up their ass. Last year or 2 years ago, it felt like it fell out a little bit. Last year, horseshoe up their ass again. It just seemed like the ball bounces their way. And then so eventually it's going to come back. Ball's going to bounce the other way, I think. And they'll probably finish around 9 wins. I still think they're better than 8.5. So,
I do too.
Yeah. And Jordan Mason's going to be watch out for if you're in fantasy wise. Just Jordan Mason's probably going to be a steal. I think he'll eventually overtake Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is kind of getting up there in age, so I like the move that they made to get Jordan Mason. And
Gallatin, Tennessee's own Jordan Mason.
Yeah, I'd be drafting Jordan Mason.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time?
We got somebody take on one, but for me, it's the mid-first round. McCarthy's sneaky late round pick. He gets a solid backup. Yeah, I mean, if McCarthy's there at the end, you can take a flyer on him, but I'm not super high on him. So yeah. I actually think I think you're right. Allen Mason's solid RB2 probably as well. So I think he's going to overtake Jonesy. We get to my Packers here. Over under 9.5 for the Green Bay Packers. And real quick, obviously, gone is Jair Alexander. They did bring in Nate Hobbs and guard Aaron Banks. We lost our center and Josh Myers. We lost Eric Stokes. No loss there though. But more certainly, it is Jair that's gone. On our team. So we did
your own friend Bob. Look at him. How dare he?
Yeah. I mean, haters gonna hate. So one thing I've learned from Bob and picking picks on UFC is you're usually pretty good when you pick the opposite against him. So he doesn't know shit about fucking, and MMA is his number one sport. So I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident going against him.
Look at him. Look at him staring at the camera as he said it. I want you to look at these. Look at this. Look.
But Yeah, so I mean the Packers, obviously we finally make the first round pick in Matthew Golden out of Texas. We follow that up with Anthony Belton,
Yay.
and then another third round pick in Savion Williams, another wide receiver. So we added more for Jordan Love, and they say this Golden kid is great at like going up and getting the deep ball, making adjustments. So I'm excited to see what him and Love can do together this year. But your thoughts here? 9.5 for the Packers.
Hold on, I gotta stoke this fire a little bit. You gonna take that, Nick? You gonna take that, Nick? Come on.
That's why Bobby's just a hater. Bobby's just mad because my team allegedly tried to write out legislation to ban the tush push. So he's just really hating right now. So.
Yeah, I'm spot on.
I don't like that, Alan. I don't like Alan. I don't like Alan telling me we're the number one seed. He's usually fucking wrong too. So we're probably fucked. So if Alan's saying his hot,
you're going to be over. I think you're going to be. I think you're going to be really good here.
So I do think we're 10 wins.
Mm-hmm.
We've been at 9.
I had 12. I had 12. I have 12.
I think 10 or 11. We were at 10. We've been at 9 wins the last 2 years and made the playoffs. So I think we can get 10 this year. Just kind of looking at it. Again, I think we could probably split with Detroit. Probably Washington will be tough. I think we can beat Dallas. Cincinnati, who knows? Arizona's a win. Pittsburgh, I wish that game was in Green Bay, but it's going to be in Pittsburgh instead. So that'll be interesting. Aaron Rodgers, in taking on his former team. Carolina, Philly's always tough. So, but
let it begin.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know Bobby's trolling here. So, I like the over, really. I think we can get 10 wins, and we'll see. We'll see, though. Give me the over here on the Packers.
Oh, yeah. Eh? Oh, get you some cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We get to the Bears here. 8.5 here for the Bears. They always seem to win the offseason. Everybody, and talking to my Bears like friends, like there's always high expectations because of all the offseason moves that they make, and then like then they don't. Then it's like they didn't pan out, right? They're always winning the offseason. Obviously, they bring in Ben Johnson, they bring in Joe Tooney, bring in Jonah Jackson, Grady Jarrett, Josh Blackwell. Like they went out and got a bunch of dudes. Drew Dahlman. They're trying to revamp this offensive line, which has been absolutely hammered dog shit for the last 2 years. So good for them on that. They didn't really lose anybody of note. And then their draft class, again, they went out and got one of the best tight ends in the draft class in Colston Loveland. Then they drafted Luther Burden out of Missouri. People are high on him. Yeah, agreed, Alan. I love Tucker Kraft for fantasy purposes, and I don't mind. I take a flyer on Matthew Golden. He's probably the only one I'd touch. I don't know how good Jaden Reed's going to be. Anybody else in that offense? The problem is the Packers just have too many weapons. But back to the Bears here. They went out and tried to revamp this, and then they added some more weapons for Caleb. Obviously, they're kind of, and they drafted Adunze last year. So now they got DJ Moore, Adunze, Burden, and Loveland to go with Caleb Williams, a young offensive core here to go with the offensive mind of Ben Johnson. But we'll see over-under here on the Bears.
I'm going under. I just don't think Caleb's got it in him. I don't. I'm sorry. I want to people, I think people, like, if you honestly sat there and like, hey, I know you're a Bears fan, but nobody can hear you. What do you think of Caleb Williams? I think they would tell you the truth, which is that he's probably not as great as advertised. Would probably be my guess. Now, maybe I don't
think anybody really. My thing with Caleb is I don't think anybody really knows.
Sure. I mean, we're going to try to find out, aren't we?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I gave him when people ask me, it's like, I don't really care about the off the field. I don't care. Let the kid paint his nails, wear tutus, fucking
put flower in his hair.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do.
Draw tattoos on people.
Yeah, I don't do whatever you want to do. Like, to each his own.
Sure.
And I think most Bears fans kind of feel that way too. Like, just win fucking games on Sunday. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
The only thing that matters is winning. You know what I mean? Like,
all you gotta do is win.
Yeah, winning cures all wounds. So
Still a young team though, very young team.
Young team, new first coach, new obviously first time head coach. But it's not even that. It's just like when people ask me about Caleb Williams, I don't know if he's any damn good because that team was like you put him in a shit team with no offensive line for you know what I mean. Like that offensive line's been atrocious for 3 years now. Like
Right.
that was Justin Fields' problem. Like you know what I mean.
Right.
It's like I don't
just
even know.
got killed every single time.
Yeah, like well, Fields is running all over the place. Well, he's running for his life because I do think sometimes Caleb tries to hold the ball too long and tries to make the crazy play, right?
Right.
Oh shit, how'd he do that play? Instead of just the smart play of just throwing it away, live to see another down, or just hey, drop it down to the running back.
Hit your tight end for 5 yards and move on. Yeah. I got you.
I don't know if he does that, or maybe he just doesn't have the time, and because that offensive line it's been such hammered dog shit. So like in my mind, I think this is kind of the year to see where he's at, but I'm still going to go the under. I think they get about 8 wins. I don't know if I see 9. I don't see 9 wins, so I say under 8.
What is it? Prove it. Prove it year.
Yeah.
Show me. Show me what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And if you do, more power to you. Ben Johnson looks smart or whatnot, but we'll find out. This new year, poor Chicago, man. It just the Packers live rent free in their heads. I saw that personally at the draft. So God bless them. I hope they can find their way out through here, but I don't think it's going to be this year. So
yeah. I don't either, and I hope as a Packers fan, I hope it never works out for him. But
sure,
nonetheless, but it is what it is. It'll be fun. I hate to, it is. So let's we'll jump right into it here, Sam. We'll go ahead and we'll give our first. Who is what team? So let me give you. So before we go here, before you go, I'll give Johnny's got the Packers. We'll go 4th place. Actually, we'll start in 4th place. So Johnny's got the Bears in 4th. Scott's got the Bears in 4th. Who do you got here in 4th?
I have the Bears in 4th here.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're the fourth team. I think 8 wins. They're probably the 4th. I'm gonna give them 4. So we all got the Bears at 4. I don't know where Tanner may not be joining us. I guess.
I guess not. We'll do this thing. We'll do it live. Damn it. We'll do it live.
Who is your so 3rd place team? Johnny's got Detroit at 3rd. I'd like to. I'll have to ask him that on Sunday's show. And then you got Scott's got the Vikings at 3rd.
Okay. Well, I also have Detroit at 3rd. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna push.
Why?
I just don't. I don't believe in them. I think you can't lose that many coaches without a significant drop off. I don't care how good of a coach Dan Campbell is and all of that. I think the Lions are going to drop. So I got them going 3rd here. And I think the Vikings have too much talent. So that's where I see it. 3rd, Lions. Alan has
Alan's right there with you. You guys, so a lot of people think the guys. My 3rd place team is the Vikings. I just think it. Yeah, I just think I need to see
very
it
well
from
could
JJ
be.
McCarthy. Yeah. I just need to
For all I know, JJ McCarthy runs out there and is trying to play baseball the whole time. We'll find out.
Yeah, I need to see it. I need to see it from JJ. I want to see it from the kid first before I can really ride with him to put them in the 2 spot or the 1 spot.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go.
Hey, don't worry. We'll have somebody going, I told you it was going to happen. Nobody listened to me.
I'm going to go Minnesota at the 3. Who is your 2 spot?
I had the Vikings there. I like Kevin O'Connell. I think he's going to find a way.
So Johnny's got Minnesota at 2. Scott's got the Lions at 2. I too have the Lions at 2. So I'm a little nervous here. So that means you got the Packers at 1.
It's their year. I do believe that. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I do believe this is the year.
Johnny's got the Packers at 1. Scott's got the Packers at 1. Call me a fucking homer, but I too got the Packers at 1. I don't feel great about it, but give me the Packers at 1. I feel like we have the most continuity, right? Like
yes,
like all coordinators are still the same.
You got a brilliant head coach.
Same. Head coach is the same. Like we're adding some pieces. We lost some pieces on defense, but we still got the same DC, same scheme. Like we're going in with the same crew. We went kind of, for the most part, right? And I don't know if that's better or worse.
Continuity is important.
Yeah,
it's important.
Yeah. So
people act like it's like a small thing. It isn't. It's very important.
Yeah. We'll see. I never felt like Love got fully healthy last year. Got dinged up in that stupid Brazil game in game 1. And then it seemed like all year Luckily, your guy came in and filled in nicely for us. Tennessee's Malik Willis.
He got the 7 plays that he got, and by God, he ran those 7 plays to perfection. God bless that kid.
He worked for us. He worked for us. Then he worked for us so much. You had Packers Nation be like, "This is the kid we need to play. We need to play Malik Willis."
Yeah, we need to start him. I was actually up there, and they were asking me about it. I'm like, easy. Look, I'm glad he's doing well, but he's a backup quarterback. Let's be clear. He's a backup.
What people fail to realize is it was 2 different offenses when Malik Willis was in there and when Jordan
I'm
Love
not kidding. It was 7 plays. He had 7 plays. It's not like he's running it's just a bunch of out routes and short passes. It's not really a complex
and hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs. And then if you hey, use your athleticism.
Your legs. Yeah, get out of there if you got to. Bootleg right, run up, whatever.
Yeah. If your first read's not there, just tuck and run, please.
I know, but I remember when Love came back and they were like, "Oh, I can't believe they're doing this. This kid's hot," and I'm like, "I can, guys, come on!" Like it's obvious. It's obvious. It's okay.
I said this last year. I say it again this year. Like, hey, I tip my cap to Goody for actually getting a backup quarterback, and thank you, Malik Willis. You won us some games. In fact, I think he beat your Titans, right? Like
he stomped a mud hole in them. They were horrible. And then the fire alarm went off, and Matt LaFleur said, "Well, they said I won here with Malik Willis. It was going to burn the whole city down." I was like, "Oh, good for you." Anyway,
yes, the Malik Willis revenge game.
Pain.
But that offense, it's 2 totally different offenses, y'all. You can't tell me that they were running the same shit.
Oh, no, they weren't. It was, hey, get the ball out of your hand quick, Malik. Don't look around. Just get it out of your hand, please. Yeah. Get it out.
Yeah.
People are so funny. That's just how it is. But don't worry. Love and the boys are going to get it done this year. I believe.
Yeah, hopefully he can stay healthy, and we'll see. So
I testify.
So we'll see what happens. But that's it. That's the show.
That's all. So, that's all we got.
That's all we got. Yeah. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be back next week. I will be out. Hopefully the gang will be here. Hoping you'll hold down the fort. Though you guys will be talking AFC North.
I'm so bummed you're not here for that one. Oh, it's going to be so good. I love AFC North. I love that division.
Out of town on the old family reunion camping trip. So.
Oh yeah.
The annual family camping trip. Family
Pack your gummies. Pack your gummies of liquor, baby.
Other than that, be a friend, tell a friend, folks. Sam, what do you got going on the rest of the week before we get out of here?
We are Isaac from Fun Football Podcast is introducing a new network. I am doing a show on there called Pigskin Perspective, and that's the first episode of the new show on his new network is tomorrow night at 8:30. Hey, how about that, everybody? And then I will do a late night Fanboys Unleashed. It'll probably be 15 minutes long and then move on with my day. Fun Pulse Network, I think they're calling it. Yes. And we're going to be going live for the first time at 8:30 with a big round table with all of us. So it should be interesting. We'll see how it works. So find out.
All right. Well, best of luck. Have fun. And you guys check it out. I will be back hopefully Sunday morning with me and the Johnny Cruz. And other than that,
so good.
Be a friend, tell a friend. like, subscribe, share. We'll catch you back here next week for another Fall Start Thursday, baby.
Oh, yeah.
For the AFC North preview, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. See you then.
Can't
Hit
wait.
that outro, Sam.
Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, let's talk sport, friends. Thanks for watching.